Let's begin here. The family of former Joburg Mayor Mpho Moerane told journalists earlier that he remained unconscious but in a critical condition. The family also says his stable Moerane was involved in a car accident last week. Let's get the latest now from our senior political reporter, Samkele Maseko. Samkele, we saw you speaking to the officials as well as the family representative earlier on. Has there been any changes in his condition?
In essence, Bongiwe, as it stands, the family says there have been no changes to the condition of the former executive mayor of the city of Johannesburg, Mpho Moerane. We do know and anticipate that there should be a briefing shortly from the governing ANC nationally and also the official opposition in the city of Johannesburg, led by its REC member Sasabona Mangani, alongside the Treasurer General of the ANC, Paul Mashatile, who has been alongside the family since 1 o'clock this afternoon, engaging with them. In fact, earlier on we did go down to try and grab a cup of coffee, and we did see Mr. Paul Mashatile alongside the family of Mpho Moerane, where they are engaging on the matters of the health of the former executive mayor of the city of Johannesburg, and also the former regional treasurer of the ANC in the greater Johannesburg region, who was involved in a car accident last week after coming from a caucus meeting of their particular perspective, which is also gunning for the regional executive conference of the ANC in the city of Johannesburg, where Mpho Moerane was hoping and is hoping to be elected as the regional chairperson of the ANC in the greater Johannesburg region, as he currently also leads the ANC in the city of Johannesburg Council as the leader of the official opposition. But as it stands, his health condition has not yet changed. We did speak to Mr. Mike Maile, who speaks on behalf of the family, who did say that they are indeed at this hour preparing a statement which they will come and read out in this venue at the Mpho Park Hospital, where we are currently situated, alongside the Treasurer General of the governing party, who is a long-time ally and friend of Mpho Moerane since their days growing up in Alexandra.
And Samkele, we'll get to the conference in just a moment, but staying with the family, we saw, of course, even 2 days ago, as well as the weekend, there were rumors that, in fact, he has passed away. Are they able to say where these rumors come from?
In essence, they're unable to say where these rumors are emanating from. They do say that it comes from within their own structures of the governing party, from those whom are close to the various leaders who are close to Mpho Moerane and friends, saying that it's some mischievous people within their own ranks who did spread this rumor that the former executive mayor was no more. You'd remember even yesterday there was a huge frenzy, particularly in the afternoon around 3 o'clock, that Mpho Moerane was late, and there was a certain decision that the family had to take, and they had 48 hours, and that 48 hours was expiring yesterday afternoon, saying that this decision had to be taken, and the family was pretty much reluctant in taking this particular decision. Mr. Mike Maile, who speaks on behalf of the family, says that there is no credence to these allegations, and that those whom are spreading falsehoods should stop doing so, because that is largely disturbing the family and the friends of Mpho Moerane, who is pretty much in a critical condition here at Mpho Park Hospital, still very much unconscious, and they are anticipating to hear and get some feedback from those who are in charge of the medicals of the former executive mayor here at Mpho Park Hospital. We did earlier on see the likes of Mpho Moerane, who is a former leader of the ANC in Gauteng, a former leader of the ANC in the greater Johannesburg region, who is also alongside the family, alongside Treasurer General Paul Mashatile, Keith Khoza, and a number of other ANC leaders and friends of Mpho Moerane, who have essentially since last week Sunday, when the former executive mayor was admitted here at Mpho Park Hospital, been alongside the family, hoping and praying for the speedy recovery of the former executive mayor of the city of Johannesburg, who is pretty much still in a very critical condition.
Samkele, very briefly as we wrap up, could this impact, though, the upcoming conference, because we do know that he was planning to contest?
Well, it could could impact the upcoming conference of the African National Congress in the Greater Johannesburg region, depending on what happens here in hospital, whether he recovers or not, or is able to come out. It will certainly have a huge impact for the upcoming regional conference next weekend. We do know that the caucus whom Mpho Moerane was being supported by to take over the regional executive committee of the city of Johannesburg from the late Jeff Makubu, who succumbed to COVID-19 complications. They had their own caucus meeting yesterday, and they were deciding and discussing and deliberating on the future prospects of Mpho Moerane contending to be the regional chairperson of the region. They are still hopeful that he will come out strong and will be able to at least sign a letter if he's unable to be there at conference plenary in order to accept nomination as the regional chairperson of Johannesburg. The ANC had said that they have over 1 million members in the party and that one individual cannot stop a regional conference from taking place, but they are indeed dipping their heads at this point in time in knowing that one of their own is battling and fighting for their life in hospital, as they are currently in intensive care unit, ICU, for making sure and having those health practitioners trying to bring him back to full health so that he can be able to have all his limbs functioning on their own without any support of any machines.
All right, Samkele, we'll check in with you as you say that a briefing is imminent, and just to get a sense of what the update is. That's our SABC senior political reporter, Samkele Maseko, giving us the very latest on the former Joburg mayor who is at Mill Park Hospital.